All right, hey everybody, how's it going? Apologies for not having any out of there in the last try, but we're back streaming some stuff. We're doing Terrible Tuesdays, which is going to be a whole thing I do, probably not very often, maybe once a month, maybe every 2 weeks or something, where when I got some time, load up some bad games I have, because I've acquired plenty of bad games here and there. There are very many of them, and when they get cheap or something, I buy them. Sometimes I get them in like Steam bundles and whatnot that Fanatical and other companies on the internet sell. And not every game there is going to be great, but I have four here lined up for that. And this game, particularly, I played a little bit of this a while ago. Was kind of an inspiration for me doing this because I'll show you here. There are 6 trophies in this game. You can see I got 4 of the 6 in about 3 minutes for getting my first passenger, reaching the destination, running over a red light, and getting into an accident. This was in December when I got these, and the other 2 trophies just do the red light and the accident 10 times. So we'll play this fairly. I assume we'll have this stuff happen naturally. But let's hop in. But yeah, with this being an archive of a stream, I'm going to break these up into smaller videos because I don't want to have to go through a hour and a half, 2 hour video of these bad games. Or what you want to see. I have not changed PS5s or anything, so there we go. We finally get audio. Yeah, so that wasn't okay. So here we go. Visually, it looks okay. Oh, somebody here. Oh, okay. That person doesn't mind getting hit by a car, so I say we're gonna give this a fair shake, and already we're driving through. Oh, is this there? Oh, I ran over a red light. $5 for that traffic uh, violation. Yeah, so there are no screenshots of this stuff in the game. Wait. Oh, is it behind us? Oh, okay. Yeah, the camera doesn't follow my car. Wait. We picked them up over here and they wanted to go right behind us? I'm confused. Okay. At least that makes sense. Oh! I also try to figure out where. I assume this is trying to be the US, but. Oh, that guy walked right through. Oh, that car just spawned right there. There's an accident. Over here. Why would a taxi thing. Okay. We'll do this one backwards. So yeah, I followed this game a little bit on the PlayStation Store because I was like, I haven't had a Crazy Taxi game in a while. And I was like, oh, maybe this one's alright. Maybe it has more of a simulation bend to it. We're just gonna screw this traffic situation. And they're not particularly great about following traffic laws and such. See, that counted as running over a red light even though I stopped. And also, these are all in like squares and off the. So that was hitting pause, and I'm in first person. Shop. I can buy a new vehicle. Oh. I can buy a sports car taxi. Okay. Like an SUV is at least interesting. Also, notice how they spell cancel. And I don't make this stuff because it is to make fun of the developers or anything. Like making a game is hard. Making a good game is extremely hard. It's very easy to make a bad game or an unfinished bad game. It's tougher to make a like polished bad game. This is very much kind of unfinished. It's fairly. What is this music? Oh, look at these buttons on the side. I showed that for 5 seconds. We're in like Pac-Man now or something, some retro game. There are the lights. How do the lights look? Alright, it's not terrible. Oh, accident right there? Excuse me? Let's just hit somebody. Okay, that's what I figured. I figured they weren't actually collidable, because that would probably require more work than they want to put into this. But yeah, if I'm remembering correctly, the first accident I had that got the trophy was a guy that another car that just ran right into me. So yeah, we got this decent looking taxi car. I don't know why she's sitting up front. That's usually not how taxis work, especially city taxis. You know, that's definitely an American phone number. This red light's been red for a while. Also, American red lights don't go that way. I guess we'll go through here. There's no speed limit, so I'm confused of what the speed these people are going. So we're just gonna go through. Oh, we didn't get a thing for running the red light. So okay. Ooh. Oh, this is far away. All right. So we'll get to see what it's like to travel between. I love there's no camera system to follow. Whoa. It kind of will. At least if you don't adjust it for a while. I guess. I don't know. As you can tell that most of these buildings are not inhabited in any way. Let's see if we can get out of the city. because it's pretty far away, it looks. Woo! There we go. And that's what I remember from playing this the first time. Is having like these big highway-ish kind of roads. Also, this road is just closed. Why build that part? It was just easier. That guy was stopped way far behind. Yeah, like these AI can't navigate curved roads. They keep hitting the curbs and all this, and this guy does not know how to do anything. Traffic accident, 2 of them right there. I assume we're gonna hit the 10 pretty soon. Oh well, we'll get to the other town. If I'm on the left side of the road, I don't get the run over the red light thing. Oh, that guy. I don't know if he spawned, this car spawned like this or what. Hey, we hit 10, okay. That's the second to last trophy there. What game is this? It's called Taxi Driver the Simulation. It's a real game you can buy on your PS4 or PS5, whatever. I assume it's also on Steam. Oh. Oh. I think you get fined like $5 for hitting somebody. I better get paid a lot for this one. Oh, it's over this way. Okay. This guy's gonna hit me. Boom! Also, I'm clearly parked in this circle here. There we go. Is this all the way back on the other side? But I have not been in this neighborhood. I might just drive around for a bit if I'm not going back. Uh-oh, church. Oh well. Oh! 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 Oh no. Many accidents. Many accidents are happening here. Also, I love these trees. There's little baby trees. There's big boy trees. And then there's these giant trees. I can't even move the camera. Oh, thanks. Wait. Okay, we gotta go this way. I love these AI. They cannot navigate the roads. There we go. Ooh. Oh. There we go. There we go. Oh no. Yeah, going at speed, your car cannot control very well, which... We need to run over some... Is that the Mario jump sound effect? That sounds like it. These have to be royalty-free songs. Oh, there's somebody that got in an accident. Let's help them out. Look how big that curb is. Also, I think the ground goes under the road. I think there's a gap here. So, you know, fun. I wonder how many accidents I will get. Oh, we ran that one. There we go. That's the last of the trophies. It's only 6 trophies. Let's see what the back streets look like here. Oh, I think it's there. It wants you to go back here. 13 accidents. Yeah, you can use this money to buy vehicles, I guess. Ooh, there we go. You know what? I don't care about money anymore, so this vehicle still is stuck. Who's it finding for this accident thing? Well, that guy's just screwed. What's back here? Let's... It says the road was closed. Well, there's all these random stacking of bricks. I'm assuming those are solid. Okay. Okay. Cinder blocks. We saw the one town. What's over on this way? All of these highways, I guess these are highways, are some ring of hell. Ooh. Nope. This music's doing something. There we go. Look how dark it is. There's no road lights. I'd say his music's pretty good. I don't think it fits anything that's going on here, but it's interesting. Might need to adjust the audio for the Elgato. Yeah, this game's bad. Don't recommend it unless you're fine with spending some money on something that's bad. Let's go off into the woods. Whoa! Oh. Ooh. The grass is coming through the road there. Yeah, you get to some of these simulations, you can tell that they are not thinking. That guy just came after me. I gotta sue him. But yeah, we'll play a little bit more of this, and I'm gonna switch over to another game because this is all this game is. As I showed earlier, you can't even pause the game. It just takes you back to the main menu. Oh, there's the church. Can I get... There we go. No, no. No, I'm stuck. Oh, my worst nightmare. Can I get off? Can I... Hmm. There we go. Whoa. Whoa! That's the triangle button. I think that's supposed to be a... Oh, oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Just gonna keep hitting it. I don't know what I'm doing here, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Oh, yeah. These are real suspensions. Whee! Yeah, there we go. This is some real suspension stuff right there. Oh yeah, oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Okay. All I'm doing is hitting triangle as I'm driving around. It's giving me accidents. Charging me with accidents for doing this. Look what I'm doing, dude. Okay. Apologies if that's getting anybody queasy or not or anything. Oh, this guy's still having trouble. Also, I can't really tell when it's in the air. I'm wondering if I hit it enough, I'll keep going up in the air. Okay. Let's explore a little bit. Get in these people's backyards, see what they got here. Which is generally nothing as I can see here. Ah. Can't even run down people, they don't exist. This is a ghost town. The people here have Camaros, as you can see. I think there's only like 4 types of vehicles in this game. So you know. Okay. Alright, I've had enough of that. This game's bad. Don't spend your money on it unless you can get it for super cheap. But yeah, I'm gonna stop the recording here. Man, we got 22 minutes out of that one.